everyone, welcome to Homeschool Autism Life. My name is Jamie. Today's video, I wanted to talk about having it all as a special needs mama. In 1980, 1970s, 1980s, there was a big push for women to feel like they could have it all. They could have a family, they could have a job, they could have all of the things that they wanted in life, and nothing was, you have to get the right balance and all of that. And I think it's been proven false. But that's for you all to decide for yourselves. If you are a working mama, there is no judgment at all from me. But this was me wanting to talk specifically about having it all as a special needs mom. And how is that possible? And yeah, I just wanted to discuss that. And so, what does it look like if you're blessed with a special needs child? And this is my list that makes it feel as though I am having it all as a special needs mom. Now, I'm going to be reading off of my sheet just because I've written some notes because I wanted to kind of keep it tight, and I tend to ramble sometimes. And so if you see me looking down and reading, that's why. But I have like three major points about it. So the first one is I have a more fulfilling job than I could ever have imagined. Nothing is more worthwhile of my time and attention, blood, sweat, and tears. Nothing. Nothing is more worthwhile than that. And I feel like that makes me feel as though I have it all. I have it all. Yes, things aren't as like, you sit there and you're like, could I be somebody in the corporate world? Could I teach school? Could I do a lot of different things? And yes, and I will do a having it all as a homeschool mama because I am teaching. I am doing that job. But specifically with special needs, I'm teaching as well, right? And I don't get paid and I don't have a boss other than the Lord. But it's one of those things where I just sit there and I go, yeah, there is no more fulfilling job that I could even think about, plan for. Oh, here comes my dog. There's no other job that is more worth my time. I was given the awesome responsibility to shepherd a vulnerable human soul through a dangerous world. That can sound a little bit bad, but I get to arise to the occasion to do that job. I was given that job by God, and no boss is more supportive and loving than him. So, God not only loves my son more than he loves or more than I love him, which is hard to imagine, but he also loves me, right? And so the job that he has given me isn't one where he just goes, meh, whatevs. It's not, why didn't you get this done? And why aren't you doing it the way I want you to do it? Yeah, as far as bosses go, the Lord is very gracious and kind and yeah, patience and yeah, like there's so many things there that I can't imagine. He is so supportive and gives me wisdom and grace when I mess up or when I don't understand something. And when I pray to him and ask for his help, he is very good at being like, okay, here, this is an idea that can help you. Or he guides my fingers, hush, hush, he guides my fingers to find just the right curriculum, or he inspires me to do something differently, and it's just awesome. My extra money, my hobbies, my me time, my art time, my sleep, my date nights may, or most likely, will be taken by special needs parenting. But when my son is doing well, I know it's a trade off I would make every day. It's a powerful love, and it's a selfless love that I wouldn't necessarily have learned any other way. And it's something that yeah, again, the trade offs, right? There's a lot of talk about mindset and you could focus very much on the things that you're losing. I'm losing time with my husband. I'm losing um, my, beauty sleep. I'm losing all of these things that I could have used in a different way. And yet I look at Darian, and when he is happy and content and jumping up and down and speaking more, even if that doesn't mean he's conversational, even if that doesn't mean he's conversational, um, it's so worth it. It's such a worthwhile job to have. And so I look at my life and I go, I have it all. I have a job that I find that is fulfilling. I have good days and bad days, just like any other mom who works out of the household. Um, or is dealing with the home and outside. I gosh, I have a fulfilling life. I have it all as a special needs mom, and if that's a mindset trick that I'm playing on myself, I'm okay with that. Would it be nice to be compensated monetarily for things? 100%. But I truly believe, in all jokes aside, I truly believe that God has blessed us monetarily and has provided a way for my husband to work and for me to take care of our family. And yeah, we have it all. We don't live in a fancy mansion. We don't live in, by the beach or in the mountains. But we have it all, and we're living in a place where we have the assurance that we're in God's will, and that is priceless, my friends. So I hope that this video has been an encouragement to you, that you can look at your life in the same rose-tinted color glasses and are able to find joy and peace despite circumstances. Because what I'm saying here is not that the days are easy. No. I was recently talking to someone else who he has a son who has a special need, and we were just chatting it up, and he was talking to me about different things, and we were sharing that we're doing guardianship and all of this kind of stuff, and he looked at me and was like, "Oh man, I didn't realize how hard it is for you guys." And again, I wasn't complaining, and we were just talking about some of the challenges and stuff. And he was like, "You haven't changed at all," because he knew me when I was just out of high school, I think. "And you're still smiley and still full of joy." And it just kind of made me laugh, because I don't see myself or my story or our parenting journey as particularly more difficult than anyone else's with a special needs child. Like I don't see that. And so his response to just us having a conversation was quite humorous to me, because I was like, okay, again, it's all how you look at your circumstances and your life. And this having it all in these 3 points that I've made about a fulfilling job, about an awesome responsibility and a supportive, loving boss, oh God. And I know that my sacrifices, if of my desires and wishes, is worth it when he is doing well. Like, those are things that make it so that I don't see that heavy burden that others might see when we just talk about it. And I love that. I love that. So I wanted to share that, because I really wanted to, if you're going through a hard time, if you are trying to ascertain how to deal with the circumstances that have been put in your place, I hope that you can find the same joy and the same "I have it all" feeling that I do. So we'll talk to you next time. Bye, friends.